Hello, this is Janila, the person behind Crafty Crochet Castle, and in this video I'm going to show you the pattern to crochet these mini stockings. These are perfect little decors for your Christmas tree, and I hope you have a magical Christmas with your handmade decorations. To crochet these mini stockings, I'm using worsted weight yarn in two colors, red and white. You can use any color of your choice. I'm using a 5mm crochet hook, scissors, yarn needle and stitch marker. This is a beginner friendly tutorial and an easy project, and I hope you will crochet this along with me. Now let us start working on our stocking. First, I'm going to do a magic circle. To do a magic circle, I'm going to hold the yarn like this and wrap it around my two fingers. I'm going to cross it at the point where both the yarn meets, and I'm going to pinch it at this point. Next, I'm going to insert my hook inside this, and I'm going to yarn over and bring up a loop. Now, I'm going to yarn over and pull through this loop. So there we have made our magic circle. This ring is adjustable. Now let us work on round 1. For round 1, I'll be doing 6 single crochet inside this ring. To do a single crochet, I'm going to insert my hook, yarn over and bring up a loop. I'll have 2 loops on my hook. I'll yarn over, bring through both the loops at once. So there I've made my first single crochet. I'm going to make 5 more single crochet inside this ring. For the pattern, we'll be working in rounds, and I'm not going to join at the end of each round unless I mention it. After completing 6 single crochet, I'm going to pull this tail to close the opening. This ring is adjustable, and so we have completed round 1. Now let us work on round 2. For round 2, I'll be doing 2 single crochet in every stitch around. So in this very first stitch, I'll do 2 single crochet. And I will do 2 single crochet in the remaining 5 stitches. This round will have a total of 12 single crochet. I'm going to use a stitch marker here to mark the end of round 2. So now for the next 3 rounds, that is from round 3 to round 5, I'll be working 1 single crochet in every stitch around. Each round will have a total of 12 single crochet. Round 1 and 2 will be our toe for the mini stocking, and round 3, 4 and 5 will be the foot for our mini stockings. Once when I reach this point of the stitch marker, this reaches the end of 1 round. So I'm going to do 2 more rounds in this manner. So now we are at the last stitch of round 5. I'm not going to finish this stitch, but I'm going to change my yarn color to white over here. To do so, I'm going to bring the white yarn, hold it against here, and I'm going to yarn over the white yarn and pull through both the loops of the red yarn over here. So there we have changed our yarn to white. Now let us continue working on this portion would be the heel. So for that, I will do a single crochet in the next 5 stitches. So for the heels, we'll be working in rows. So here I've completed my row 1. For row 2 for the heel, I'll do chain 1, and I will turn my work over. This time I'll be working on this side, and I will do 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches, and I will do 2 single crochet in my next stitch, followed by 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches. So this row will have a total of 6 stitches, and now let's work on row 3 for the heel, which I'm going to start with chain 1, turn, and this time I'll be working on this side, and I will do 1 single crochet in every stitch. So this row will have a total of 6 stitches. So once when I've completed 6 single crochet, I am going to bring it around, and I'm going to join at the top of the first one with a slip stitch. So here we have completed our heel, and at this point I'm going to finish off over here. To finish it off, I'm going to trim the yarn. Next I'm going to yarn over and pull through the loop all the way through and tighten this up. So we will be sewing this end of the heel. The sides of the heel we'll be working our next rounds and continue working on our stocking. For the next round, which is round 6, I'll be joining my red yarn to the stitch over here. This stitch is between one of the side and the regular round 5. So I'll join here with a slip stitch. And I'll be continuing to work in the round. So I will do 1 single crochet in all of these stitches in round 5, which would be 7 stitches. And I will do 2 single crochet across one side of the heel. One single crochet in this joining stitch. 2 single crochet in the other side of the heel. So we would have done a total of 12 single crochet for this round. This round is round 6, and I'm going to mark the end of the last stitch with a stitch marker. So now we have the heel here. The heel is worked in rows, and now we are continuing to work in the rounds. So for the next 7 rounds, that is from round 7 to round 13, I'll be following the same pattern. The pattern is 1 single crochet in every stitch around. Each round will have a total of 12 single crochet, and I will be moving the stitch marker to the last stitch of each round when I complete each round. So I will meet you after I complete 7 rounds. So this is how a stocking would look at the end of round 13. This is the 7 rounds over here. I'm gonna leave the last stitch unfinished, and I'm going to change my color to white over here. For the last round, which is round 14 for this mini stocking, I would do 1 single crochet in the next 10 stitches. While I'm doing the single crochet, I'll be weaving in both the tails as well. I'll be placing both the tails parallel to the wall of stitches over here, and the stitch would be worked underneath, so these loose threads will be weaved in. So I'm gonna do single crochet in the next 10 stitches. And once when I've done 10 stitches, I'm going to do chain 8 over here. To do a chain, I'm going to yarn over and pull through the loop. This is my first chain. I'm going to do 7 more chains. So once when I have 8 chains over here, I'm going to join the slip stitch in the same stitch. To do a slip stitch, I'm going to insert my hook inside the same stitch. I'm going to yarn over and bring a loop, and I'm going to bring the loop through the loop on the hook. So this is called as a slip stitch, and we have a little hanger for our mini stocking. Now I would do 1 single crochet in the remaining 2 stitches. And I'm going to join with the first stitch over here with a slip stitch and finish off over here. So there we have crocheted our mini stocking. Now let's see how to close this opening and finish this up. To close this opening, I'm threading this tail in a yarn needle. And I'm going to sew this opening close. To sew the opening close, I'm going to insert my hook inside the back loop of this stitch and the back loop of the stitch on the other side. And I'm going to do it one more time. So now once when you have sewed the opening close, you can secure it with a knot. And we can weave the tail in. Now let's see how to weave in this tail. I'm going to thread this tail in a yarn needle, and I'm going to weave it on the inside of our stocking over here. So I'm going to run it across some of the loops in one direction, and I'm going to turn over, and now I'm going to do it in the other direction. This time I'll be grabbing a different set of loops, and I will be running my needle across it. You think you have covered enough stitches, take out the needle, stretch out your piece so that it is not too tight, and you can trim off the yarn over here. So there we have weaved in the tail. Make sure to weave in the other tails which is inside the stocking as well. So this is a completed mini stocking. This is very tiny and it is perfect to hang in trees with this little hanger. You can crochet this in other colors as well and decorate your tree. I hope you enjoy crocheting this along with me. Please show your support by subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.